YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the notification button to be notified once I upload another video. So yes, let's get started. Today we have news and just for you. So our first news, Robin Loftus-Cheek to AC Milan. We've heard the popular phrase from Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. So AC Milan have agreed terms with Chelsea to sign Robin Loftus-Cheek for I think 60 million pounds plus 4 million add-ons, making 20 million pounds. I think that's a very good deal. And Chelsea are able to clear out their squad and to add into the list. I think from Robin Loftus-Cheek going, I think the next one will be maybe Aspi and Mount Aubameyang. Then who again? Lukaku. That guy, I don't want to talk about him, but I have to. Lukaku's wage bill is too much for Chelsea. He's on 300k plus a week. And even if he goes on loan, Chelsea are the ones going to pay that wage. But we've heard that Inter Milan wants another loan spell for Lukaku with an obligation to buy. That is, if you don't understand, that is if we allow him to go on loan for another season, if the season ends, Inter Milan are obligated to buy. If they like it or not, they have to buy. And I think that's a very good thing. If they will pay his wages next season, that's okay. But if they're asking us to pay for the wage bill next season, that's a problem, because we are offloading players of the wage bill. That's a priority now. Not even if we are making the squad maybe minimum of maybe 25 players. I think letting go of these players to go get off this wage bill, I think that's also a priority for Chelsea now. So I think if Lukaku won't go to Inter, please let's send him to Strasbourg, because Chelsea, if you don't know, Chelsea have bought Strasbourg, the Ligue 1. They are in Ligue 1, and we've heard that they bought 100% of the shares for only 65 million pounds. That's the money Arsenal bought Kai Havertz for. So Arsenal, you've funded us to buy a club, so that's a very good thing. Thank you again. And all the same, we want Lukaku gone, whether he likes it or not. We want him gone. Whether he comes with his lawyer, his family members, we want Lukaku gone from this club. We don't want him in blue next year. If it's Inter Milan blue, that's guaranteed. That's okay. But if it's Chelsea blue, please send this guy off our wage bill. We don't want him here. So yes, to other news. Robin Loftus-Cheek has joined AC Milan. I think that's a very good thing. The Syria will be okay for him. It's a little bit slower than the Premier League, so I think you'll find his feet there. And it's not that heated in Italy as it's in England. The tackles that will be flying in England are different from the tackles in Syria, so I think he'll find his feet in Syria. And looking at the stature of Syria, AC Milan now, he'll be reunited with Caicedo, Giroud, and I think that's a very good start. So I think you'll find his feet in AC Milan. All the best to him. I like this guy at this club. He's one of the, I think, proper Chelsea, not this Mason Mount, this next Mason Mount. So I think he's one of the guys that I've watched, and it's only injuries that destroyed this guy, because under Mauricio Sarri, he was one of the best midfielders. He was passing players left, center. You go watch videos of him, and it's only that injury that destroyed him. So I wish him the best. I hope he find his feet there in the Serie A, and I hope they win more trophies. AC Milan will be the new Chelsea in Italy. So I'll be supporting AC Milan next season. So watch out. Yeah, so to other news. Manchester United. Manchester United last offer to Chelsea for Mason Mount is £55 million, which is £50 million plus 5 million add-ons. And Chelsea made a counter offer that is £57 million plus 8 million add-ons, making 65. Chelsea want this 65, but I can see a deal being done at maybe 55 million pounds plus 5 million add-ons. If Manchester City are able to get this money, I think Chelsea will let Mason Mount go. But what I don't want to hear is that preseason starts and this guy is still here. That would disturb us, plus the new coach coming in, plus the player himself, plus the whole club. It will disturb because he has already caused a fuss in this fan base. We are already against him already. Some are in support of him. But me personally, with all this news coming in, he doesn't want to stay. He doesn't want to sign a new contract. I want him gone. Although he's a good player, I wanted him to stay. He's a very good player from the academy and all sorts. I wanted him to stay, but with this news going on, all the best he can do is go, leave immediately. So Manchester City, hey, did I say Manchester? Manchester United, hurry up and come in agreement with Chelsea so that you can sign this guy, because he wants to go to Manchester United. And I think maybe Ten Hag has a place for him already in his head. So if he's able to go to Manchester United, he'll find his feet. He already has his feet though, but maybe he can do more than he did at Chelsea Football Club. I wished he had stayed, but with him leaving, all I can say is that I don't wish him the best. I hope the best for Chelsea. So yeah, let's get into other news. So we heard that Manchester United bid is the last bid, but Chelsea's counter offer they are not seeing a deal being made at that 65 million pounds that Chelsea are asking for. And we also heard that they've dropped interest in Mount and they are going for Caicedo, which brings me to think they are confused. They don't know what they want. Manchester United, they don't know what they want. Because how can you be going in for Mount? Allow me to say, if this club are able to make 1, 2, 3 bids, that means they want this guy. Because you can't go in, you can't make 3 bids for a player you don't prioritize. Meaning they prioritize this guy, and Ten Hag want this guy in this Manchester team. So I think they want Mason Mount, whether they like it or not. They want this guy. So going in for Caicedo to drive things, maybe for Chelsea to sell fast, I don't think that's the issue. That's the solution that they need right now. All they can do is come. Chelsea wanted a face-to-face meeting, and I think that's a very good thing. Come face-to-face with Chelsea and make this deal happen. But going in for Caicedo, that makes you confused, because Mason Mount and Caicedo, they are two different players. Two different players. Mason Mount is an attacking midfielder and Caicedo is a defensive midfielder. They play two different roles in the midfield. So if you are thinking that Mason Mount substitute to be Caicedo, that's a very wrong decision. So if you are willing to pay for Mason Mount, go in for this guy, not confusing yourself and everybody that you want Caicedo. to make Chelsea reduce Mount's price. Because looking at things, even Manchester City, Manchester United, we know that this club is minted. What I mean is that they have the money, they have the l'argent. You bought Maguire for 80, Sancho 75, Paul Pogba 80 plus. You have the money there, so bring it and get Mount. Not doing last. Even the Manchester United squad needs clearance with Maguire and what do I say? Is it Martial and all those guys? I think some of them needs to go. That's what you need right now, not doing all these things with Mason Mount or Caicedo. What I think is that they are going in for Caicedo for Chelsea to lower the price of Mason Mount, which won't happen because we know Caicedo is even higher. If they are going for Caicedo, best believe the Caicedo's money price tag is higher than Mason Mount, which they are saying that they don't have money for Mason Mount. How will they be able to afford Caicedo? So I think they are confusing themselves here, not us, not Chelsea. You are not confusing Chelsea, Manchester United. You are not confusing Chelsea. You are confusing yourself, because Mason Mount and Caicedo are two different players. They play two different positions in that field. So if you are going in for Mount, go in for Mount. And I don't think they need Caicedo, although maybe Casemiro is a little bit older, so maybe he will not be playing every week in and out. They have European football already, so I don't think maybe they will be playing in and out every day. So maybe they want Caicedo to be rotating Casemiro. But Mason Mount, I see him fitting that Manchester United team quickly. So I think they need Mount more than they need Caicedo. So let's hope that this Mount deal goes through, because it's toxic for the fan base already. It's already toxic for the fan base. Some are against, some are on his side. And I'm saying that if this deal doesn't go through, it will be toxic. And he shows up at pre-season. That will not be a good thing for Chelsea and the player. So we pray this deal goes through fast for Mount to leave the club. And I'll be saying how he'll be saying his goodbye to Chelsea, because he made a mess of this situation. He could have signed this deal long time before the World Cup. They gave him the deal before the World Cup. He declined before the directors, Paul Winstanley and all those came in. And so I think Mount is the problem. He was not able to extend his contract. I don't think Chelsea was the problem here. I see Mount being the problem here. So all I can say is that Chelsea comes to an agreement with Manchester United so that this deal can go through, so that we say goodbye to Mount, so that the new season begins fresh with a new coach, a new clearance, a new players. The dressing room will be fresh, and I think that will be a very good start for Chelsea. So Manchester United, don't confuse yourself. Come in for Mount. So yeah, that's all I can say. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification button to be notified once I upload. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
The distance between me and success now is just time. Not a long time, 1 millisecond.